Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our esteemed participants joining us today from various time zones. I hope you're all doing awesome and are in great spirits to get started with our today's session. Welcome once again. Welcome to our introductory session, the informative seminar on IELTS preparation, and our outstanding instructors. We're here to address all your questions and concerns. So it's the time to begin with it. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to reflect on the significance of our gathering in this session. Our aim today is to seek Allah's pleasure first through the pursuit of knowledge, which is emphasized multiple times in Holy Quran. For instance, Surah Al-Alaq, which highlights the importance of learning and understanding. To go with some of its holy verses, it says, read in the name of Allah who created. It says, read and your Lord is the most generous. And it also says, he who taught by pen taught men that he didn't know. So what is all this? A clue for those who understand. The beautiful surah emphasizes the profound importance of knowledge and education. It begins with the command to read, highlighting that seeking knowledge is not just a privilege, but a fundamental duty. It reminds us that our Creator encourages us to learn and grow, equipping us with tools that we need and understand our world around us and to contribute meaningfully to it. As we gather here today, let us reflect on the significance of education in shaping our futures. Education, as it's obvious, empowers us, opens the doors, and allows us to realize our full potential. On the behalf of the entire Afghanistan Open University organization team, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed management staff, dedicated instructors, and all the participants joining us here today. We're thrilled to have you here at this important seminar focused on the introduction for our IELTS preparation course. Your presence today signifies your commitment to enhancing your skills and expanding your horizons. So we are here to support you on this journey, as we believe that education is the key that unlocks countless opportunities. You agree, right? I bet you do. So as we start with our introductory session, I kindly ask for your attention as we delve into the details of the IELTS preparation program. Be with us till the end of our seminar, and you will get the chance to come up on stage by the end of the meeting. All right, so let's get started. An introduction to the IELTS preparation class. What is it all about? What are we going to talk about during our session, during this seminar? So the topics that we are going to cover and the things that we are going to discuss in our today's meeting are all about Afghanistan Open University Organization activities and classes. That's a must, right? You need to know that. About IELTS preparation class, the core topic of our today's session. And within that part, we are going to have an introduction to the class. We are going to have our instructors coming up on stage introducing themselves and their teaching methodologies. We are going to understand their teaching methods and an overview of the IELTS exam. So after that, we are going to have an overview of the scoring criteria. Like when you take a test, when you go and take part in a class, you definitely need to know what are the scoring criteria. And the most important thing, the bonus for the class, something that all students are waiting for and something you're all waiting for it to get revealed. So what is the bonus? We will get to know what is the bonus for this class at the end of our today's session. And by the end of the session, you're going to have a question and answer session where you will get the chance to come up on stage and ask any question that you may have. So I'll try my best to answer all the questions, but still, if there's anything unclear, if you felt like you need to ask it, then don't hesitate to raise your hand and come up on stage. Until then, stay patient and be with us right here in this session. So are you guys ready to get started? Shall we begin? Nice. Let's go for it. So welcome to the IELTS International English Language Testing System, the introductory session for it. This presentation is designed to provide you all with the necessary information about Afghanistan Open University Organization and a professional overview of our IELTS preparation class, about the test format and the key strategies and tips to excel in IELTS exam. All right. So starting with Afghanistan Open University Organization. You guys have heard the name. Some of you may have information about it. Some of you may not. So we are going to talk about Afghanistan Open University Organization briefly to get an insight of what it is and what are the activities right here. So Afghanistan Open University Organization is the first free university that operates under the name of organization in Afghanistan. It will soon, inshallah, be the university operating and conducting classes face-to-face as well. But right now, it's all online classes for you guys. So it operates online and free of charge courses for male and female learners. And this organization has been active for more than 2 years now, having highly qualified instructors and considering 3 to 4 instructors for each class. It's not like you are going to have one instructor for the entire class, and then you may think like, okay, no, like 3 to 4 instructors helping you with all different sections of language. You know that language is a very broad and general topic when you go for learning it, right? So you are going to have 3 to 4 instructors for the class who will help you, who will guide you through your class, through the activities, and till the end of your course when you stay there. The duration of each course is set at approximately 3 months. And by the end of the classes, it considers rewards and incentives for the top students. Now, who are the top students? Students who stay active, students who take part in class activities regularly, students who join the sessions on time, and those who participate fully, right? So that is why we call them active students. And they deserve it, right? They deserve those incentives and rewards. Going ahead, Afghanistan Open University Organization operates in 4 areas. What are those 4 areas? The first one is conducting short courses, just like the course that you're taking, IELTS preparation. So we have different courses right here in our organization. The second area that Afghanistan Open University is active in is organizing scientific and educational seminars. So if you're part of our groups, if you have joined our channels and groups, then you must have been part of our seminars as well, with interesting, informative, and amazing topics in different areas, with professional speakers and with experts sharing their expertise in different areas. The third area is Career Center and scholarships. Career Center, where you can look for great opportunities in order to find your dream job and enhance your career. And scholarship opportunities for those who are qualified and those who can use their chances and use their qualifications to study further abroad, getting different opportunities. Additionally, we have an online library where you can get different books, course material, and all the necessary stuff that you need for the class, and apart from that, online without any charge. All you have to do is to join the groups and channels and to use these opportunities and to make the most of them. So these are the areas that Afghanistan Open University Organization is active in. Currently, Afghanistan Open University Organization is offering short courses in following departments. For those who don't know, Department of Foreign Languages, English, Turkish, French, and German. Department of Medicine, for our dear docs, Anatomy, Psychology. Department of Professional Studies, including graphic design, digital marketing, freelancing, project management, monitoring and evaluation, AI machine learning, different classes, different courses, All you need to do is just be active and use this opportunity without any charge, without fee. But now some of you might think like, okay, I've heard that Afghanistan Open University charges students like an amount of fee. It's not totally free. No, we conduct our classes totally free, and we have conducted classes before without any cost, no fee. But the premium classes that you get here in this organization, the fees, if you talk about that, compare that fee to the fees that you would have to pay for a class where you live. It's nothing compared to that. And this fee is just required to make sure that the students stay active. Because earlier, when the classes were without any charge, all these professional instructors coming up and joining you from different places, given their time. But what happens is students do not stay active till the end, right? They are not committed to the class. Why? Because they are like, okay, it's free of charge, so yeah. But premium classes here charge you just like a very small amount, which is nothing compared to the amount that you have to pay when you go for taking a class where you live in person. And that is mostly returned back just to make sure that you stay here in the class. And if it's not, it is a very small amount, and you guys know that what it really costs if it's to take the actual fee from you. So use this opportunity and try to make the most of your time here in these classes with these professional instructors who dedicate their time to you and who are present there to address all the questions that you have in a certain area, give you feedback, and guide you through all the activities. So don't miss out. If you miss out on this opportunity, that's a big loss, isn't that? It is, right? So that was all about Afghanistan Open University Organization. A brief information. I hope everything's clear. But still, if you had any questions, you can definitely come back on the stage at the end of the session and ask me any questions about the university or about IELTS class. Are you guys ready to get started with the informative session about our IELTS class? The purpose that you all are here for, waiting to get to know your instructors, right? Waiting to talk to them, waiting to hear from them, about their teaching methodologies. So yes, let's get started and let's not make you guys wait anymore. So here we are talking about IELTS preparation class. First of all, before getting started with the class itself, what is IELTS? Just as a brief introduction, IELTS, it's a test. It's an important exam for non-native English speakers applying to English-speaking universities. Now, why do you take this test? It assesses reading, listening, speaking, and writing skills. Now, when you take this test, and if you get good scores, what are the chances? University admission, scholarships, visa applications, employment, they all come with your certificate if you're qualified and if you get good scores. So IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, is an international test that assesses your English language skills in 4 different areas: your speaking, your listening, your reading, and your writing. And the chances that you get with this test are a lot. All you need to do is to get prepared well, and then to go and take the test and be sure that you are going to ace it and get the scores that you're willing to. Now, talking about IELTS preparation class, you will have 4 sections in this class: your reading class, your listening, your speaking, and your writing class. 4 dedicated instructors walking you through 4 sections for your class: reading class, your listening class, your speaking, and your writing class. So we are going to talk about these classes separately here in our today's seminar. You are going to know about your instructors who will help you through these classes, will walk you through these to the journey to get to the goal that you are here for and their teaching methodologies through our presentation. So let's first talk about the IELTS test formats. IELTS test formats comes in two forms. One is the general training and the other one is the IELTS academics. Just to make it clear for you guys, the general training is a little bit different. There are just like slight differences. The general training test will contain topics based on general interest. It assesses your English proficiency to sustain in an English-speaking environment. All right, so the reading and writing test differs. It's different. But now talking about IELTS academic, this is this is what the class will be focused on. This is what you're going for, IELTS academic. Why? Because you want to use your scores, you want to go for having scholarships, or you want to get enrolled into professional institutions. So the IELTS academic test will contain topics suitable for any entering university or professional institutions. And listening and speaking are the same for both tests, but the reading and writing sections differ. So all you have to focus on is IELTS academic right here. Does that make sense, everyone? Great. Go ahead and let's get started with our first section, which is listening section. Now, you are going to take the listening section. In this course, you will have listening sections. You will have online sessions for this section once in a week, and you will have activities to work on during the week in the group. You will have a certain time that you have to join the session. And before starting, before we talk about the specific section, listening section, let's talk about the platform that you will use to study, right? Just like now, we are having this introductory session. You will have your classes conducted in Google Meet. You will get the links in your groups, Telegram groups and channels, all through our assistants, dedicated assistants who will assist you through the class, sharing the links, addressing any questions that you may have, helping you with any problems that you may face. So in advance, let's thank our dedicated assistants who are set up and ready to help you. Now, coming back to the listening section for our IELTS class, you'll take this class to enhance your listening skills by actively engaging with audio material. You will practice note-taking and predicting content to improve comprehension and retention. So the main focus of this section of this class, now you will work on different activities. You will get different studying material shared by your instructor to help you get to know all that you need to about the IELTS listening section. If we talk about the listening section on the test, the IELTS test, what is the time? Like the overall time that you have during the test day for this section is 30 minutes. Now, during these 30 minutes, you have 4 recordings and 40 questions to work on. You will be practicing these matters right here in your groups with your instructors. Are you guys excited to know who is going to help you with your listening section? Your instructor for this class and for this specific section will be Ms. Tatis. And the time for this class will be like every Friday, every week on Fridays, 3 to 4 p.m. You will have your online session, your online meeting via Google Meet with your instructor, Ms. Tatis. Like to let you guys know, you must be waiting, like, where's Ms. Tatis? We want to hear from her. You will definitely get the chance to get to know Ms. Tatis during your online sessions and during the class. As for now, due to the different time zones, she couldn't join the session because she's living in Australia, and it's hard for her to come to this session and to join our session at this time. So you will get to know her. You will get to know about her teaching methodologies. Once you get enrolled in our groups, you join the class, and then we'll make sure you get an introductory session with their instructor talking about herself and talking about the teaching methodologies that she'll be applying for this class to help you overcome all the barriers and challenges you may have in this section. All right, ready to move on to the next section of our IELTS class? Want to know what is that and who is the instructor? What is the time? What days? Let's go ahead and let's get to know about that. Reading section. Now, for your reading section in this class, you will be working on different activities. You'll practice different material right here. To master the reading section by practicing, you will work on your skimming skills, your scanning skills, comprehensive reading techniques, all the tips that you need to know and that you need to use on the test day to work on those questions and to get the score that you need to and the score that you deserve. You'll focus on understanding main ideas, details, develop effective time management skill. Now, the most important thing, we'll talk about that time management skill at the end as well. So you will be practicing timed activities where you can use your time effectively, because on the test day, as you all know, the time is limited. It's not like you're going to sit there morning till evening and have the time around the world and just looking around and trying to go for taking the test. No, you have a limited time, right? So the time for each section is limited and you have to work accordingly. If you don't work on your time management skills, doesn't matter how good you are, how good your language skills are, you will lose the track and then you will not get the score that you want, that you aim for. So for the reading section, you will have 60 minutes on the test day, 3 long passages with 40 questions. Now that's all you need to know and you need to work on. About the question types, about different questions, everything is going to be discussed during your online sessions, during your meetings with your instructors. That's what your teachers are going to help you with. That's what your instructors are going to walk you through. Through different question types, you're going to work with them. You're going to work on different activities to be able to answer all those questions without any problem on the test day. Ready to know who is going to be the instructor for this section? One of our professional and dedicated instructors, Ms. Whited Ben. She will be teaching you and conducting online sessions on Saturdays, 1 to 2 p.m. Now, these different time zones are what makes us choose this time, right? So you might be, okay, I'm so busy at 1 to 2 p.m. or I can't join in these all these things. But you know, if you're dedicated and if you are committed to a class, you will definitely make the time to come up and join the class. You will not lose that session. You will not let that go. So you will find the time if you really are willing to study and if you really are willing to stay here. So you will have online sessions with Miss Whited Ben on Saturdays, 1 to 2 p.m. and ready to listen from her. Again, she couldn't join the session due to the different time zone, and she's not living here with us in Afghanistan. So I hope you understand that. But you will definitely get the chance to get to know her teaching methodologies in her class during her sessions. So make sure you don't miss out this opportunity. All right. Well, we can't do anything about this, the time zone. So our instructors are living abroad and they are so willing to help you with your classes. And that should give you the hint that how dedicated they are. If they're trying to find out the time to help you with all the busy schedule that they have, they're putting this class into it and they're making the time. They are dedicated to come up. Why wouldn't you? So you have to put the efforts. You have to join the class on time, be present, and don't miss out any session. All right. Ready to go and get to know about the third section. What is the third section and what is your third session going to be about? It's your writing class, your writing section. Now, our writers here, I'm sure we have amazing writers with great writing skills, waiting to know what are the things they are going to learn here in their writing class. So for the writing class, again, you will master the writing section by structuring well-developed essays. As you know, the overall focus of IELTS test is on essays, writing essays. With clear thesis statements and supporting evidence, you will practice time management again and revising skills. Because the important thing, like after you get the language skills, is time management skills. So you will work on timed activities with your instructor, where your instructor will help you with your writing skills and will walk you through this journey to enhance and improve your writing skills. Now, ready to know who is the instructor? Before getting to know about the instructor, let's talk about the time duration and the question types for your IELTS section on the test day. So writing section, 60 minutes. You see, you have 60 minutes to work on your writing section and 2 tasks. You're supposed to write 2 essays. And your instructor for this class is going to be Mr. Abu Ghafran. And your class is going to be on Sundays, 8 to 9 p.m. Are you guys ready to hear from Mr. Abu Ghafran? Now, you might be thinking, okay, she will say like he's not living in Afghanistan and again, he's not able to join. He is not living in Afghanistan. Yeah, that's right. But he made the time to come up here and to talk to you guys, to introduce himself and to introduce his teaching methodologies right here to you guys. So it's my pleasure to introduce one of our esteemed instructors. Please join me in welcoming him as he shares a bit about himself and he shares an insight into his unique teaching methodologies. So let's ask Mr. Abu Ghafran to come up on stage and to introduce himself and his teaching methodologies for us. Yes, Mr. Abu Ghafran.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Salatu wassalam alayka ya Rasulillah. Sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Inshallah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the writing section for IELTS. First, I'll introduce myself. Aside from the introduction, I've been teaching IELTS for roughly 7 years, both in the US and in various places in the Middle East. I've had many great opportunities to teach 2 classes or 2 courses, I believe, through the Afghanistan Open University. And I'm well acquainted with the instructors, and I'm well acquainted with the other kind of administration and support staff. I could testify that it is an excellent place for everyone to start building and advance in their language learning process and develop their English proficiency. And I'd like to also congratulate all of you for actually showing up for this IELTS course and this introduction presentation. As you know, IELTS is definitely a challenging task. There's nothing too easy about it. Actually, there's nothing too easy about language itself. As everyone knows, there are many different types of language, and typically the IELTS preparation classes test you in the academic language. So there's a bit of a difference between general spoken English and academic English. So you're not alone, actually. All of the students, even as a native speaker, nobody is native when it comes to learning an academic language. They have to learn it. I myself had to learn it. We have to know correct pronunciation or punctuation, sentence structures, orders, paragraphs, grammar even. So in my classes, I'm going to outline the most general way in the beginning, and slowly and gradually build your way up to achieve great professional writing techniques, organizational skills, punctuation, different types of writing structures. So my methodology is actually a very all-inclusive methodology. I really aim to see what students are eventually going to take IELTS for, and I try to give them specific information to what they need. So I always keep in mind what the students' future goals are and try to help you and assist you in maintaining them. Throughout the class, we're going to have many practice exams for writing. The more you write, the better organizational strategies you'll develop, the more insights into the English language you'll develop, and we go further and further onto gradually developing more of a proficient writing skill. So I'd like to thank everybody for showing up. I'd like to thank everybody for understanding a bit about how we begin our writing process. And inshallah, towards the end, if there's any more specific questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them. As we know, IELTS is it's a really wide subject. We'll talk about what kind of requirements you need for achieving your band score, the desired band score. And even if you don't particularly want to join a university, understanding how IELTS can help you with your professional development, specifically in writing, is also a really important feature of our classes too.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ghufran. That was amazing to hear from you. And thank you so much for coming up on stage, sharing amazing insights about the IELTS test and about the class itself. And it's awesome to know about the teaching methodologies and all the points that students will be covering during the class. Well, thank you once again. So let's go ahead and let's go for getting to know about the next section for this class. And I know you guys are so excited to get started with the class with your professional instructors helping you with the sections, with different sections of the IELTS, and enhancing your language skills as well. So let's go for the next section, which is speaking section. Let's talk about the speaking section for your IELTS class. Now, in this class, you will excel the speaking section by organizing your thoughts coherently and articulately. You will practice fluency, pronunciation, and you will get to know how to express your opinions effectively. Well, that sounds great, right? For the IELTS test, when you talk about the test, as Mr. Ghufran also mentioned, it's all about academics, right? You might be so good at speaking, but so you will get to know about these tips and techniques during the class with your dedicated instructor. Let's see who is going to help you with your speaking skill for this class, and what is the time for the class, and when are you going to join the session? So what is the time that you expect, right? So speaking section first, let's talk about the speaking section timing and the duration that you will have on the test day. So it's 11 to 14 minutes, like 15 minutes. You will have 3 parts in your speaking section on IELTS test. You must be like, okay, it's just 11 to 14 minutes and that's not a big deal. But it's too short. Does that sound easy? But you know what? You have to use these 11 to 14 minutes so wisely, because it's only 3 parts, but you have to work on all those tips and techniques to master the skills and to use this time effectively to go through those tasks and to answer the questions and to go for working on the task that you're given right there properly to get the score that you aim for. All right, you're in the timing for this class will be Wednesdays. You're going to join online meetings every week, Wednesdays, 8 to 9 p.m. And the instructor for this class will be Miss Mohassel. She will help you with your speaking skills, one of our professional and dedicated instructors who will help you excel and master the speaking skills. And she will walk you through this class and will help you enhance all the skills that you need to know for your speaking class and for the speaking section on the test day. Well, getting to know her and getting to know about her teaching methodologies is something I know you guys are waiting for. But again, we'll have to keep that for the first introductory session of your class. Well, she will help you, and she will introduce herself during the first session. She will tell you all about the speaking section. She will tell you about her teaching methodologies when you join the class, and the first session will be dedicated to these topics at all. Now, let's go ahead and let's move towards the next part of the session. Did you guys understand everything so far? Are you guys following me? I know you guys are super excited to get started with the class, and I can see raised hands as well. And the next interesting thing that you guys are waiting for must be the bonus, right? What is the bonus for this class? And what is that? Like, what am I getting at the end if I'm super active and if I actively participate in the sessions, and if I join the classes on time? What is the bonus? The first bonus is you get to learn. Nothing is bigger than that. You get to expand your knowledge. You get to enhance your language skills. That is the very the most important thing. Now, the second bonus that you will get, we will talk about that in the upcoming slides. So wait for that, and we will go for getting to know that later. Let me make you guys wait a little bit. Receiving gifts, bonus, and all that is something you have to wait for, right? And let me tell you this, that you will not regret waiting. You will see that it is a very big opportunity for you guys, all right? So let's go ahead and let's talk about the time management, stress management, and test day preparation skills that you need to have. Now, time management is what is very important. You will be working on time management skill throughout your classes, all right? Throughout the sessions with your instructors. They will help you effectively manage your time and develop a pacing strategy for each section to ensure completion within the allocated time. Like if you practice time activities, if you go for mock tests and all, you will get used to that time actually, right? And you will not lose the track during the test day. It will be easy for you to manage your time because you've been working on all these activities and you've been allocating dedicated time for that. So it will not be a very big deal for you. But if you don't work on time management skill, then that's going to be hard to manage your time, and you may not get the score that you want. Some students feel so stressed when they get to listen that test. The word test is enough to make them stressed out. Now, how to control that? In our classes, in these sections, you will be implementing stress management techniques, all right? So you will be taking tests, which will make the actual test easy for you. The test that you will take during these classes and these sessions will be the tests taken before. So you will have mock tests. Like if you take those tests, then when you go for taking the actual test, you wouldn't feel so stressed. You will be able to manage your stress properly and to go for taking the test easily, all right? And your instructors will also talk about the test day preparation. What are the things that you need to prepare for the test day? What are the tips and techniques that you need to know to be well prepared for the test? And all the necessary points, the tips, techniques, strategies, and whatever is important will be covered during your sessions by your instructors. Talking about the scoring criteria. Take a look at this report right here. This is test report from IELTS. So this is what it looks like. The design or stuff might have changed, but this is how it looks like. Here, this part, you get, let me zoom it for you guys. So you can see the score right here for your 4 sections. Your listening score, your reading, your writing, and your speaking. And then you have your overall score right here with the CFR level, which clarifies like what is your language proficiency level. C1 is it, or whatever the level is. So you will get it right here. This participant who participated, it was C1. Let's see where the band scores. The scores that you get for the IELTS are band scores. So you get 9, you get 8, you get 8.5, 7, 7.5. So it's either the full 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, or it's like the half of it. 5.5, 6, or 6.5, 7.5. It all depends on your language proficiency, how you answer those questions on the test day. how good you are at tackling those questions and working on them. So right here with this participant, he or she got 9 for the listening section. And that's like the max, the advanced score, the full. Isn't that great? Well, that is, right? If you guys keep up with their classes, stay active there, and follow the instructions given by your instructors, you will get to see this soon. Reading section 8.5, again, that's great. Writing 7, speaking 8. So the overall score is band 8. You know, like band 8 is a very good score. You get many opportunities, like lots of universities out there brought accept students who get high scores in IELTS or TOEFL. So if you get higher scores, your chances are more. Your studying chances, employment chances, you get a lot of opportunities for that. And it identifies your English proficiency level as well. So make sure you join all the classes, all the sessions, and you work on all the activities throughout the classes so that you get the score that you aim for. All right. When you start something, stay committed to it. It shouldn't be like you are so eager and excited during the first days and then you stop working on your skills. No. So progress and success comes with consistency. You have to be committed to that. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about the bonus. You guys excited for that? Do you want me to go for talking about the bonus, or shall I bring another topic to make you guys wait a little bit more? I'm sure you guys are waiting to hear about the bonus. As I'm getting thumbs down, it means you guys are so impatient to know what the bonus is and what is that. What is the bonus actually that I'm going to get, and what are the requirements? So you have to work for it, all right? You have to work for it. Let's go for the bonus for this class. Now, you know that IELTS test, international tests, all cost an amount of money, right? Which is a big amount. And students are like, I can't pay that. It doesn't matter like if I'm good at the language or if I get the skills, but what about the money? I can't pay it. Here, Afghanistan Open University Organization is giving you the chance to take the real IELTS test. It will support you, the top students for the IELTS class, to take the real IELTS exam. So you will be supported financially to take the test without paying for it. Afghanistan Open University will support you, and all you need to do is to work on your skills and to practice and to enhance the skills to get the knowledge, and don't worry about the money that it costs, because we are here to support you with that. But what are the requirements, guys? Look at the keyword right here: top students, top active students, students who do not miss the sessions, students who do not miss assignments, students who engage in the class actively. They are our top students. Those who work on the self-paced studies course area and all those platforms that will be introduced throughout the class without missing any section or without missing any session or assignment. So you will have online platforms like course area where you will work on these skills separately as well. Our admins, our assistants will introduce those platforms where you will take different sections like listening, speaking, writing, and reading right there online, and you will get valid and like good certificates from those platforms as well. Those certificates are actually international certificates and accepted widely. So use your chances, go for the self-paced courses, your course area, work on your skills, and get the certificate. Share your progress with us right there in the group. And that is how you will be marked as our top active students, and you will get this bonus of taking the IELTS test without worrying about the cost. All right. Now, do you guys want to hear from our students who actually got the bonus and who got the chance to take the IELTS test? Now, it is good to hear from them, right? What were these strategies they used what were the techniques that they followed, and how did they make it? How could they get the bonus? By listening to them, hearing from them, you will be able to follow the path and get the bonus for yourself. So be the next winner. All right. Now, here, let's celebrate our bonus winners from the previous class who seized this amazing opportunity. We're excited to hear about their strategies and learn what it takes to become the next bonus winner. All right. Now, let's invite our champions, those who got the bonus, who made it till the end, and we'll ask them to share their insights. So firstly, let's go ahead and let's ask Miss Husna Qiyam to come up on stage and talk about herself a little bit, about her journey and about her experience with that right here in IELTS class. So we would love to hear from you, Miss Husna Qiyam. The stage is yours. Yes, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and great. And a special greetings to Ms. Banafsha Hakimi and Mr. Abdullah Abu Ghafran. I hope they're also doing well and great. I'm Husna Qiyam, one of the previous students of IELTS preparation class who got the chance of taking this test for free. I recently completed an IELTS preparation class through this organization, AOU, or Afghanistan Open University, and I was given the chance to take this test for free, which was totally a fantastic opportunity for me. The IELTS preparation class was incredibly perfect and awesome. And if I want to talk about my experiences, so we have studied for around 3 months, and I've learned a lot of things, like including the reading, writing, listening, and speaking sections that we had experienced teachers, and they helped me a lot through my English journey. So at the end of this 3 months, after finishing my IELTS preparation class, I've received an email and I got the chance of taking this test for free. You may guys think that it is like unbelievable or it's impossible for someone who just pays a very short amount of money and then they get the chance of taking this test for free. But it is absolutely true. So when I finished the class, I just realized that I was active during this 3 months. Like I was present in all sessions and doing all my assignments. So I've received an email that I got the chance, and I'm truly happy for getting this chance. And I encourage you all to take a full advantage of this new class and chance of taking this test for free. As we're living in Afghanistan, so I know that some of you have the talent to take international tests like TOEFL or IELTS, but based on some financial problems, they cannot. So participating in these kind of classes will help you to improve your English and to get the chance of taking this test for free. It's a great opportunity to improve your English skills and achieve your goals. And thanks once again for giving me the chance of speaking and also giving the chance of taking this test for free.
Thank you so much, Ms. Husna Qiyam. It was amazing to have you on stage. So yes, guys, these are the strategies and these are the requirements that you need to have. Congratulations on your amazing achievement, Ms. Husna Qiyam. I hope you get your goals, and I hope you achieve your goals, what you're working for. Wish you further success and a bright future. Now let's go ahead and let's invite our another champion who got this amazing bonus and who actually got the chance to take the IELTS test without any cost and is being supported by Afghanistan Open University organization. And a big shout out to our dedicated participant, Mr. Bahrami. Please join us as well. Yes, Mr. Bahrami, the stage is yours, and let us know about your experience and your insight and all that you need to talk about right here. Welcome.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First of all, hello everybody, and warm greetings and warm regards for my dear special and great teachers. If someone asked me that who would be your best teachers, I'll award all my 4 teachers as the best teachers in my whole in the whole of my life, and they are special in their own sections, especially Ms. Banafsha Hakimi in the speaking session. And I don't know why she's not at this time. Maybe it's a very big regret for the people which they didn't have her at this moment. And another special greetings for Mr. Abdullah Ubaidullah Abu Ghufran, one of our another great teachers here. I'm thrilled for being here, and it's a really nice chance. Do you know, guys? I wanted to tell you that from the beginning of what we start from here, about 3 to 4 months ago, we were in a session like this, and our teacher, Ms. Banafsha Hakimi, was presenting, and it was very exciting for me. So I draw some mindset for myself that you can be the winner, so you can do it, and go ahead, make plan, and you can do that. So after giving the chance with a very less amount of money, I joined the classes. I faced a lot of problems beyond this. It means life problems, so family problems. But you know, I even didn't miss. I didn't miss any sessions, and it was totally great for me. So after being present in all the sessions and finishing all those 12 fast courses, I've got the chance, and Alhamdulillah, I was waiting for that up to the time which our teacher, Ms. Taqdees, sent me an email that there it was that you are one of the best students, and we're going to give you the bonus, and I've got it. So it was really exciting for me, and a lot of thanks and appreciations for that. And as well, another warm regards and a special thanks from our teacher Abdullah Ubaidullah Abu Ghufran, because of following up our journey, especially I didn't do some of my homework, so he is following up to the time. And when I've sent him, I want to tell you this experience as well. When I sent him my first writing, it was about 5 to 6 bands. But Alhamdulillah, now by working with myself and from their experiences and my lessons, now I can give about 8.5 gradually by working hard. So now I think I'm ready for writing, for speaking, for all of them. And it was all the hard works and hard working and having like these great teachers. So I'm going to tell you that it's a great chance, and you can have it, and try to be the best, try to draw a mindset for yourself. You can do it as well, and inshallah you will be participating in this. And another warm regards and special thanks from all of our great teachers. Thanks for giving us the chance to speak, and congratulations to everybody for being in here, and thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Most welcome. Thanks a lot for the amazing speech, Mr. Bahrami. That was awesome. Thanks a lot for the great words and for the kind insights that you had. Congratulations to you as well on your successful achievement for getting the chance to take the IELTS test. Wish you all the best on the test as well. So let's go ahead, and we are moving towards the end of our today's seminar. And we are going to end it with a very amazing quote which says, "Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change." So don't wait for chances. Go for making changes. Now, participating in the class, working on your language skills, going for the test is all about the efforts that you're making to change the things, right? So try as much as you can to change what's going on. It's not like things stay the same. No, right? You have to work and you have to change what's going on. And that's how you'll be successful and you will get your goals. So don't wait for chances. Go for making changes. All right? Now, this marks the end of our today's seminar. I hope I answered the questions that you guys have, and I tried my best, but still, if there is anything, if you guys have any questions come up on stage, you have the opportunity to raise your hand and to ask your questions. You will get the chance to open your mic and to ask your question, if that's about the class, if that's about different sections of the IELTS class, or about the Afghanistan Open University organization. All right. Any questions, guys? Let me take a look at the raised hands. Wow, we got raised hands. I thought I answered all the questions, but it seems there are unanswered questions as well. Samim Nasiri. Yes, please. Let's hear from you.
Hello to everybody, and a really warm welcome to everybody who are participating in this introductory webinar. And I was actually just having some 3 questions. Briefly, just I'm gonna ask them. I was wondering that whether or not these preparation classes are gonna be premium. One. Secondly, when will the preparation courses will take place? I mean, like this week, or the weeks coming after, or the next month? And last but not least, is IELTS exam free in Afghanistan, or we have got to just travel somewhere else, like Pakistan or somewhere out of Afghanistan? If that's in Afghanistan, that's gonna be perfect. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for the questions, Mr. Samim. To start answering your questions, so I hope I don't forget them. Yeah, the first one was about, is it premium or not? So the question about if the class is premium or not, well, it is your premium class, and here you will get to know all the information and everything once you join our group, the WhatsApp group and the Telegram group, which is the links have been shared all around with you guys. And the second question, when does this class start? So about the class time, again, I refer you to the group, and I ask our assistants and admins to share the links here in the chat box with our participants so that they can access the link if they don't have it. Once you join the group, you will get to know about the exact date. All right, you will get to know about the exact date of the class. So it is starting very soon, like probably this week or the next week. Follow up, be right there in the group, join the group, and you will get to know about the exact date and what session is going to be your first session. All right. And the third question, do you have the chance to take the test right here in Afghanistan, or will you have to go somewhere else? Now, about this question, this is kind of controversial. You may get the chance to participate in it, but the thing is, like, if it's about TOEFL, yeah, you have online opportunities, but now about IELTS, the speaking section has to be face-to-face, right? So it will be, you will have to go for taking the test in Iran or Pakistan maybe. But if there is any other opportunity, if there is any other way, of course, your instructors and are going to help you with that. They're going to tell you all about it. And that when you get the bonus to take the test, you will actually get the complete guideline of how to go for it, where to start with, and how to actually get the chance to use your opportunity and to use the bonus. I hope I answered your question, Mr. Samim Nasiri. Thank you so much for coming up on stage. So I recommend you guys to go and check the chat box and join the group, guys. Join the group where you will get answers for all your questions, the links, and everything. Let's go ahead and let's have our next participant, Mr. Pervez Nigzad. Yes, please. Stage is yours. Come up and let's see what is Mr. Nigzad's question. So I guess Mr. Nigzad is having connection problems or something.
Thank you.
Or may not. Yeah,
thank you, Miss Benafsha. I'm sorry, my mic was off from the admin. That is why it was very difficult for me to how to deliver my message. But through the sticker, I have found it to send a message that please take on my mic. And let me just say that hello and good evening, everyone here in the seminar. Thank you for your good presentation, and thanks once again for the golden opportunity provided by the Open University of Afghanistan. I'm just asking about the reading class time, which is actually from 1 to 2 p.m. During the Saturdays. Actually, it is a time in a formal time that most of the guys who are in the seminar or who are interested to take part in IELTS preparation classes, they are doing their jobs and they are actually in their offices. Is it possible to change the reading class time, or it is already finalized?
All right, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Nixat, for the question. Well, I'm sure this is the question that most of the participants have right there on their minds. So about the time, as I told you before, your instructors are living in different places and due to different time zones, it's not possible for them to conduct the classes which are actually appropriate right here in accordance to our Afghanistan time. Now, about these sessions, the first thing is you have to join the session on time. But if you can't do that, the other thing that we can help you with is the classes, the timings, which are in contradictory right here with Afghanistan. Your sessions will be recorded. Those sessions that you cannot join will be recorded for you. So you will get the chance to go through those recordings and do the assignments and to work on your skills. So yeah, wait for the recordings of those sessions. The timings are fixed actually, and we cannot change the time because that is the time your instructor can find out, like through the schedule and all. But we will record your sessions and we will help you go through it and not miss the opportunity. All right. Hopefully I answered your question. Let's go ahead and let's have our next participant, Miss Halima Adel. Yes, Miss Halima. Let's see what is her question. And I'm sure the questions our participants are asking are actually the questions which are common, and most of you guys have that question. So let's see if Miss Halima can come up and speak up. Yeah, Miss Halima, you can open your mic and speak up, please. I guess Miss Halima is having connection problems or something, because she got the right to open the mic, but she's not using it and she's not opening her mic. In order to save the time, we'll move to our next participant right here, and we'll give the chance to our another participant, Miss Farida Ahmadi. And let's see what Miss Farida Ahmadi will ask, and let's go for having Miss Farida Ahmadi on stage. Yes, Miss Ahmadi, are you there and do you have my voice?
And then Afghan hand Marsfallah. Hello everyone, I hope all of you be fine and fresh. So I have a question about the topic that you have already presented. So the question is here that can we learn and prepare all the important point of IELTS in 3 months? And what resource and methods you recommend for better preparation for the IELTS exams? And my last question is that how do you conduct evaluations and exams in these online classes?
Great. Thank you so much, Ms. Ahmadi. Great questions. Again,
Welcome.
well, when the questions are like, when the questions have parts, it's like part A, part B, and part C. I'm afraid I'll miss one of them, but no, I try to catch up with all of those questions and I try my best to answer them. So the first one was, it is, wait, I have to recall it. She said about, what was it? Well, yeah, the first part of the question, well, I guess I'm losing the track of it. The question was about, I will start with the last one, about the evaluation strategies right here in these classes. With your instructors, they are going to share tests with you right here in these classes, and your skills will be evaluated. So you have different, there are different platforms where your skills can be evaluated. There are Google Forms, through your channels, Telegram channels. For example, talking about speaking, you will be recording your voice and you will be sending and sharing those recordings right here in the Telegram group. It will be assessed and marked in the group. Talking about the material that you will use in this class. Now, you know that IELTS as an international test, it's not like your instructor will come up, okay, this is the book, read it, we will talk about this book during the class. Well, that's not effective. Your instructors put the time and take out all the resources and material which are effective for you and the skills that you need to work on. So they take out all the important topics from different resources, different books, but be sure they're going to share those resources and material with you in your channel, Telegram channels and groups. So you will get access to all of them. You'll access them. Don't worry about that. Now, coming to the first part of it, are you sure that we are going to learn all these things in 3 months? Of course, you can. And it is not the first time we're having our IELTS class. We've had IELTS classes and TOEFL classes before as well. So our students who are dedicated and who allocate the time, like they don't miss the sessions, they master those skills. And your instructors walk you through this journey. So be sure, if you stay dedicated and committed, you will definitely master the skills because you already are advanced students. Your language skills are perfect. All you need to know are the techniques and tips that you need to have for the IELTS test. So yes, 3 months. During these 3 months, you will work on them. So wow, I answered your 3 questions, all of them, but I had to start with the last one. So let's go ahead. And I hope I answered your question. If you still have any confusions and any questions, make sure you join the group and ask your question right there. Our admins, your instructors, they'll all try their best to reach out and address that question. So let's go ahead and let's have another participant. Well, yeah, I know, guys, we're running out of time, and but this is your time. Like, I'm giving this time to you guys to ask your questions because I don't want any participant to leave the session with questions on their mind. So yeah, we'll give the chance to our participants who want to ask a question, and then we will end this session. All right, so be patient just for something like 5 more minutes. Mr. Alex, let's have you on stage, and let's see what is your question. So yes, please.
Okay, hello to everyone. Hope you're all doing great. And very thank you and thanks a lot that you given this opportunity to talk with all of you. And my question is how we can improve our ability and speaking section, and also please send us the schedule. And also, by the way, I should tell you that the timetable is a little difficult for all of us because some of us has lots of responsibility to do. And if you please send us your record and Telegram, it will be very great. And thank you all. Thank you so much. And we will join definitely. And it was very great session. And thank you.
You're most welcome, Mr. Alex. So, all right, now talking about the timetable, yeah, sure. We'll share it with you guys in your group. Make sure you join the group. Now, about the timings, since your instructors are living in different time zones, it's difficult to manage that. But yeah, mostly your sessions are 8 to 9 p.m. At night. So you can join those classes, but the classes and the sessions which are during the day and you can't join those classes, you will get the recordings. And yeah, the recordings will be shared with you in your channels in Telegram. So don't worry about that. All right. Everything that's necessary, the material, the timetable, and the course material will be shared with you in your channels. Stay tuned and wait for that. About the timings, you can later on talk with your instructors as well. So if they can make it, that would be perfect. All right. Hopefully I answered your question. Let's have our another participant right here. Before asking Mr. Khalid Usmani to come up on stage, I can see Mr. Abdullah Ubaidullah raising his hand. So let's see what our instructor wants to add. Yes, please, Mr. Abdullah.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, so I just want to give everybody a heads up all the doubts about the timetable. As I said, that I think this is my 3rd course teaching at the Afghanistan Open University. Last course, I had a really awful time schedule between work and between other responsibilities. So I couldn't really make the time, even though there was only a half-hour difference between where I was living and Kabul. Time didn't match. And I just want to mention, myself and other teachers, we do provide exactly the same material that we would give in our live classes. And I actually, even if you were present in the live classes to go back and to re-listen to the information that I record. It's more of a condensed edition of our live class, and there's also a lot of extra material as well. So aside from like the active attendance, I really do encourage that everybody definitely checks Telegram, goes in and re-listens to the material that I give or any of the other instructors give. And this is for many reasons. One is that you always learn more the second time around. You miss something the first time. So inshallah, you'll be able to really get the gist or the point of what's presented that second time. So yeah, don't worry about making the time as much. Again, it's important, but what's more important is that you understand the content that we're teaching you. Okay, I mean, if you really can't do it, I know one of the brothers here, Ahmed Sadiq, he's here. He attended every single class, but he was at work. He made the time to do it. MashaAllah. May Allah reward him for his efforts. He was there. He contributed what he could, but we all know that sometimes we can't. But make the effort, brother. Inshallah, make the effort, and they'll be good to come. Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah. That was great. Like, I hope your question is answered now about the timing and about the timetable and all. So you see, your instructors are trying their best to support you through the class, to support you with all your questions and all the confusions that you have right here. So try to make the effort, join the class. And about the time, if you can't join the class, like if you can join the online session, you will get the recording. And as your instructor mentioned, it will help you. All right, so don't miss it. Let's have our last participant right here, Mr. Zishan Ahmad Khan. And after Mr. Zishan, we are going to end our seminar. But before ending it, let's have Mr. Zishan on the stage, and let's have his question as well. Yes, Mr. Zishan. Yeah, Mr. Zishan, we're waiting for you. You can open the mic and ask your question, please. Okay, so I guess Mr. Zishan Ahmad Khan is not willing to speak or may not be able to speak. Well, this is Afghanistan and we get some connection problems sometimes. It is common. But Mr. Zishan, if you have any questions, don't worry about that. Just make sure you join the group. The link is shared right there in the chat box. Make sure you guys join the WhatsApp group in order to access the links for the Telegram group and the channel to get your classes and to get started with your IELTS class very soon. So any questions, any concerns, and any problems that you may have, you can share them right here in the WhatsApp group and they will be addressed. Don't worry about that, all right? This is all about our IELTS class preparation, about instructors, and about the session. Hopefully your questions are answered. But still, if there's anything, feel free to reach out the admins, assistants who are ready to help you with it. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. It was great to have you all in this session. Appreciate your presence, and a special thank to our instructors who made the time and came up and contributed to the session. Thanks a lot, everyone. The AOUO team. Have a very good time, guys. See you all in our channels, groups, and see you all in the IELTS preparation class. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye for now.